Hey, what's up everyone? Andy, also known as GarbageAndy here, and today I'm here to bring you a brand new MTG Arena deck tech. This time I'll be going over this sweet Thalia and the Gitrog Monster Brawl deck that I built to check out new cards from March of the Machine. Alright, so Thalia and the Gitrog Monster is a 4/4 body with First Strike and Death Touch that says you may play an additional land on each of your turns. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped, and whenever Thalia and the Gitrog Monster attacks, sacrifice a creature or land, then draw a card. Card is just absolutely amazing, and it's also hilarious to look at. The Gitrog Monster with Thalia on top of it, riding it, an incredible combo of cards. All right, so for the deck tech here, we have a very straightforward theme of token generation, sacrifice, and gaining a bunch of value by being aggressive and pumping our whole team. Now, a few new cards here to highlight that I think are really cool and I'm excited to try out. Deep Root Wayfinder. This is an awesome little 2-drop creature that incentivizes you to be aggressive, dealing combat damage to a player. You get to surveil one, and then you can return a land from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. So it lets you replay them, and it just gives you a lot of value for cheap. Another card that I am super excited to try out from the new set is Elish Norn, and she's just really strong. What I really love about it is on the Saga side, you get to create a bunch of tokens, power up your whole team, and then potentially have a one-sided board wipe. Just does a ton for 4 mana. Now, our singular backup card for this deck is going to be Boonbringer Valkyrie. This is another new mechanic. This is my favorite of the bunch, and I think goes best in our deck. And the last creature I wanted to highlight here from the new set is going to be Galta and Mavrin. And it's awesome because it helps you create some more tokens whenever you attack. That doesn't mean that this card needs to attack, but whenever we attack in general, we get to create some more dinosaurs or vampires, which is awesome. And in the non-creature spell department, I am using the new Archangel Elspeth, which is a really cool planeswalker, and I'm really excited to test her out in this deck, see if we can make a bunch of tokens, and then bring back all of our permanents if we get to ultimate her. Then we have Pylon, which shows off Convoke coming back in this set, which I love. Convoke is such an awesome mechanic, and it goes really well with our theme of having a bunch of creatures. Then we have our first battle of the deck, which is really cool. Invasion of Innistrad has Flash, which is really strong, and then flips into Deluge of the Dead and helps you create some more tokens. So really powerful, aggressively costed, awesome new card type. Our second battle here is Invasion of Tolvada. This is maybe my favorite invasion. This one is super strong for token decks, and both sides of it are really good. So hopefully we get to flip that and see what it does. And then our mana base is pretty straightforward. We've got legendary lands from Kamigawa in our colors, Iganjo, Takanuma, and Beside You. Then we've got these dual color lands with Shattered Sanctum, Deathcap Glade, and Overgrown Farmland. Man Tower, obvious include. Plaza of Heroes is really strong because we have lots of legendary spells in this deck. So yeah, like I said before, I chose Standard Brawl to get a feel for these new cards, and what I really like about this format is if I love the commander and deck, I can easily expand it to a full 100 card commander deck and use other cards from older formats to support the theme. All right, let's hop into the queue and test out our new deck. Ooh, a Galta and Mavrin deck. That's scary. We know we have that in our deck, so let's see if we can get there before they do. Only green and white mana and a bunch of black cards. We're going to take a free mulligan here. It's a bit slow, but we do have removal, so I'm just going to try this hand out and see what happens. Oh, never didn't have it. Signet, okay, classic start. Okay, nice. We got our Deep Root Wayfinder here. Just gonna chuck that down. Oops. Hopefully we're far enough ahead. We have Go for the Throat for their commander as well. So let's go ahead and throw that down, go to combat. Get in there with our Deep Root Wayfinder to surveil. Leave it. Chuck Rutstein down. Mill it anyway, make a 1/1, and then that can give us a good head start with Thalia and the Gitrog Monster when we start to attack. Cracking Evolving Wilds on their main. Okay. Ooh, Scroll's Hide. We know that's in our deck. Another non-creature spell. Yep, there's Rite of Harmony. Alright. Little 4/4. Now, do we... Yeah, let's just block, jump block with the 1/1. That's totally fine with me. Mill a land, so we'll make a treasure token. Now, we have a couple options here. We can play out our commander, or alternatively, we can make Deeproot Wayfinder a flyer with the Valkyrie, which I think might just be better. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to back up one on the Wayfinder, make it into a flyer, and slam in there for some damage and lifelink. Mondrak is amazing, so I'm going to keep that on top. And we get to return the planes to the battlefield that we milled with Rutstein. See, we already got some synergy going on. Ah, there's the farewell. Similar decks, actually. Very similar. Do we just go with Thalia and the Gitrog Monster now? I think so. I think we just go with that. So I'm just going to play out a commander here. And that's going to come in tap because of Thalia and the Gitrog Monster now. Intrepid Adversary, sure. Gonna be a 5/3. Go Halo Fountain, Tenacious Underdog. Swing in with Thalia and the Gitrog Monster. Do we want to sack a land and go down to 4? I don't know. Or do we want to get rid of the underdog? Probably just the plains. Okay, I don't think we need to farewell just yet anyway, and we can still play the Mondrak next turn. Or if we really need to, we can Beside You. Blocks. There we go. Okay, so we can kill the Platoon Dispenser with Beside You here. I'm going to save the Go for the Throat for when they play Galta. We're still just beating them down here pretty well. So I am just going to replay this Swamp. I'm going to play Gala Greeters. Then I'm going to untap our Gitrog Monster, create a token, and then hold up Go for the Throat. Put a counter. We can't destroy the Platoon Dispenser because that is an artifact, but we can kill the adversary. Ooh, and this is pretty good. That's going to come in tapped. Yeah. Now, can we finish the job if we take down the Intrepid Adversary? That leaves them one blocker. Yes, we can. Kill the Adversary. And that should be Jeej. Ooh. Go ahead and pump that up. Go ahead and use Beside You just for a little BM. Because why not? Get in for the dub. GG opponent. Alright. That went pretty well for us. Yes, I had fun. Thank you, Arena. Jace the Perfected Mind. Let's see how this goes. Mono white hand. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to use our free mulligan here. A billion lands. It's not the worst, but I don't want to mulligan again. This is much better. Much better. Blob can go to the bottom. Boom. Luxior. Got our colors, never didn't have them. Oh no, not mill. Oh no. I'm just gonna go Rutstein, I think, here. Get a treasure. Play Platoon Dispenser if we wanted next turn. Sad to lose our Might Overseer, though. Oh, Shintai. Cool. Shrine in a wall. Wall deck. Another treasure token. Very nice. All right, so we've got 6 mana available now. We have some options. We can go Gitrog and Jadar. That sounds pretty good. See if we feel any stick. There is some stick. But that's just because they have priority on counters. I'm okay with that getting countered. Let's just make sure we get our Thalia and the Gitrog out. That's why we played that first. We wanted to bait it. Do you want a 3 power creature? Or treasure token? A treasure token puts us back up to 6 again next turn, but we don't really need that right now. So I'm just going to go to make that into a 3/3, play another land, and chill for now. Our deck is kind of okay with them milling us too, because we can get back some of our best cards. Milled us quite a bit there. Sure. We gotta be careful we don't get milled out here. Okay, okay, okay. And play Invasion of Innistrad. That's kind of sad. Valkyrie's cool though. Let's go Valkyrie and just start slamming. Let's go tap treasure token. Back up this dude and get in there. Drawing some more cards. Gotta be careful though. We don't want to get milled out. We're close. They might be able to mill us out real soon. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, we're not super scared of Hermit. We lose Elish Norn, but we get +1/+1 counter. Let's just go to combat. A lot of attack power here. See what they can do. Blockers. Are they going to be able to kill us with mill next turn? Lunarch Veteran. Doesn't really make sense to do that. Whip this out and then hold up Invasion of Innistrad in case they tap out. They might just try and wipe the board here too, so let's see what happens. They just play Jace, they might just be able to kill us here. Okay. Not gonna be enough. Now let's just bring this back. I don't know what they could have for 3 mana here that saves them. They only have 1 card with Defender, so just make them try and counter this with the Malevolent Hermit. Get one of their mana gone. I don't know what they could possibly have here. Okay. We're okay with that. Their mana's gone. Now we can flash this in safely. Kill the Coral Colony. Swing all for the dub. GG's opponent. GG's. That was awesome. That was super cool. I was scared we were going to get milled out. You never know with these mill decks. They just come out of nowhere. Especially Jace being able to mill so much when he initially comes in. But GG's opponent. GG's. Ooh, mono green Vorin collects. Let's go. Opponent goes first. We're on the draw. Don't love this hand. This is better, but not amazing. I'll keep it for now. Let's see. See if we can make it work. Oh man, the turn 2 Wayfinder. That's really bad. That's really, really bad for us. Art is so good. Okay, so we have a few options here. We can Rutstein, we can Wedding Announcement. I think probably Rutstein's better here. Holds down the fort, starts filtering through our deck a little bit. Get a little ramp out there too, nice. Loaded Contaminator, sure. Adeline creates a 1/1. Thalia and the Gitrog Monster here, followed by a second land. We can hold out on Pylon. We can chill for now. This is just gonna be Vorinclex. Sure. Comes in tapped. We'll be able to kill Klex, and then they won't be able to cast him for a little bit. So let's kill the Vorinclex here. Surveil too. I'm kind of happy with this because we get a treasure token, then we get a piece of removal. Treasure, removal, boom, this, that, the other thing. You love to see it. We also have Invasion of Tolvada to grab back Adeline if we wanted. Spicy. I kind of like Mondrak here though. This is exciting. It's a good card. Go in here. Sacrifice this 1/1. Get Skrelv's Hide. 5 rather. Let's see. Let me just hold down the fort here for now. Kinda okay with them hitting us with 1 poison and then holding the Fateful Absence up. They're probably gonna look to do something big here. I don't like the booty that thing will have if it gets the counters. Get some more lands. Sure. Alright. Get 2 tokens. I think we go Wedding Announcement here. Sacrifice one of these little dudes. Get an extra land, which is really nice because now we have enough mana up for Halo Fountain to untap one of our creatures. Play this. End the turn. Tribute to the World Tree. Cool. More tokens. Oh my goodness. The deck is humming. Okay, so we could get Elish Norn back. That seems like a bit overkill, but could be fun. There's also Rabble Rousing. Go for Rabble Rousing here. Charge of the Mites. Back here. I'm gonna sacrifice a land. We don't have 10 creatures yet. We don't get to flip the Rabble Rousing. Oh, you know what? I could have used Halo Fountain there to untap, created 2 more tokens, and we would have had it. Be happy with what we have. The deck is doing the thing right now. Mondrak, Thalia, Old Rutstein. We're just kind of going off here. Averbrook Caretaker, nice. Comes in tapped. Sure. We're gonna untap our commander. GG's opponent. That was super awesome. What a great way to showcase the deck. Man, other than the one misplay of not untapping Thalia and the Gitrog Monster to make it pseudo-vigilant and getting this Rabble Rousing to flip to kill the Contaminator, I think we were in a really good spot for most of that game. Vorinclex is a cool deck though, so GG's opponent. All right, thanks for checking out this deck tech and gameplay video. I had a ton of fun recording this. The full deck list can be found in the description below, and be sure to comment if you try it out. I want to see what people think and if you have any additions or subtractions that you think would be good in the deck. I'm taking a break from making content of my own, but for all things MTG Arena, be sure to keep it here on the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. All right, peace.